Okay, hey, hi, hello, welcome back, Alexandrian Codex. Imagine researching land guns when you can make boat gun bigger. Yes, yes, boat gun big. That's what America values. And then, for no reason at all, I'm just gonna start researching land gun. Just, don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. But the United States is still building useless things. But here, I'm just gonna. Where is infrastructure the highest? Here, here. Okay, we're just gonna boop, 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 and then 666. All right, great. Boop, boop, boop. Okay, good. We have 15 factories, 8 military factories. No, it's not amazing. We have no steel? Excuse me? We have no steel. What? Pardon? No, I have 80 steel. It just hasn't kicked in yet. I was gonna say, oh, the fuck are you talking about? Yeah, it just hasn't calculated anything we're producing. Nice ruler. United States boat indeed. And for our Navy, let's just keep scrolling down here. Which of these has the lowest visibility? 20, 19, 25. All right. Just gonna start pumping out some porpoise / shark class ships. Look at our decisions. Let's raise a militia of 19 in Pennsylvania. Reed's own division. Let's get you an army. Let's lead you with Milton Wolfe is great because he has infantry officer. Just tell Milton, you know what, this is your front, bud. This is your front. You got it. We need a field marshal. Oh man, if only there were Smelly Butler, the one and only. It's recently promoted. Hate that. He's a commando, offensive doctrine, charismatic. He's fantastic. So sometimes Canada yoinks New England. Other times they don't. And it's really hard to tell if they do or don't. We'll get an event here in like a month or two that'll let us know what's going to happen. But I expect them to, and if they don't, it makes this front a hell of a lot harder to fight. Because basically you have to just try to hold the line and instead focus on annexing this first. In the long run, it's better for a CSA player if they do that. But in the short term, it is a clusterfuck. The Second Constitutional Army. The revolution has begun. Zeal and enthusiasm are pouring forth as people line up to support our brave volunteers. We'll take Washington in a week, and the reactionaries will surely collapse. Yeah, surely. So, Jack Reed, we've already read about. Let's read about Elizabeth Gurley Flynn. Elizabeth Gurley Flynn, political leader. Elizabeth Gurley Flynn was a labor leader, activist, and feminist who played a leading role in the industrial workers of the world. Flynn was a founding member of the ACLU, the American Civil Liberties Union, and a visible proponent of women's rights, birth control, and women's suffrage. She joined the Communist Party of the United States in 1936 and, late in life in 1961, became its chairwoman. She died during a visit to the Soviet Union, where she was accorded a state funeral with processions in the Red Square attended by over 25,000 people. We have Ralph Chaplin here. Ralph Chaplin, an American writer. Ralph Horsey Chaplin was an American writer, activist, and labor activist. Artist and labor activist. At the age of 7, he saw workers shot dead during the Pullman strike in Chicago, Illinois. He moved with his family to Ames, Kansas to Chicago in 1893. During time in Mexico, he was influenced hearing of the execution squads established by Porfirio Diaz and became a supporter of Emiliano Zapata. The Zapatists. On his return, he began work in various union positions, most of which were poorly paid. Some of Chaplin's early work was done for the International Socialist Review and other Charles H. Kerr publications. I'm not reading this entire thing. Then we have Upton Sinclair. He has such a great name. Upton B.L. Sinclair Jr. was an American writer who wrote nearly 100 books and other works in several genres. Sinclair's work was well known and popular in the first half of the 20th century, and he won a Pulitzer Prize for Fiction in 1943. And finally, we have Steve Nelson. Steve Nelson. Is this the Steve Nelson? Yeah, I'm gonna guess it's that one, yeah. Stefan Mesaros, better known as Steve Nelson, was a Croatian-born American political activist. Nelson achieved public notoriety as political commissar of the Abraham Lincoln Brigade in the Spanish Civil War, and was a leading functionary of the Communist Party of the United States of America. Nelson is best remembered for having been prosecuted and convicted under the Smith Act in 1953. Years of playing a communist China prepared you to hold the line with a 1 infantry unit. Yeah, that's close to what we'll be doing here. Speaking of 1 infantry units, let's look at what we have. So we're going to prioritize reinforcements pretty highly. Operations, we'll need those. Operations, don't need it. Garrisons, where are those? I've never met a garrison in my life. What we do need to focus on, Revolutionary Militia have a cost of 13,500 manpower. Red Guard, 13. What's the difference here? There is no difference between the Red Guard and the Revolutionary Militia, except for the priority. Okay. Revolutionary Garrison, far less manpower, more infantry equipment. Okay, what we're short on is not manpower right now. It's going to be military equipment, infantry equipment particularly. Revolutionary, what do you require? No, okay, we're doing Red Guard. Okay, Red Guard, let's just, how many units can I have? 8, great. We'll start training you, and definitely they won't have time to finish training because this shit happens fast, but we gotta get that moving. Insufficient resources should go away, yep, by the end of the day. And the American Union state has seceded. Everything's fine. And the Pacific States of America have split off. A tense standoff has erupted in the United States. Its democratically elected President Reed fled to the city of Chicago after being forcibly removed from his position by General Douglas MacArthur. From Chicago, Reed supporters have declared MacArthur's government illegitimate, as have the Southern supporters of Huey Long, based in New Orleans, and the Pacific governors, under leadership of Governor Frank Marion. All have been given a deadline by General MacArthur of 30 days to either stand down or face arrest and execution. Considering all sides are rapidly raising forces, the idea that America seems headed into a second civil war is almost certain. Unassigned divisions, let's grab all you. Motorized divisions? In this economy? I don't think so. Let's just throw you all on there, but I'm just gonna go in here and say, hey, all of you, I'll keep you around. I'll keep you around, but you're kind of useful because you go fast. You two are useless because I cannot recruit what you need. You are Red Guard now. You're gonna need reinforcement in form of artillery, and your boy ain't making more artillery, but I'll keep them around because that'll be fine. I guess. Will it be fine? It'll be fine. I'm not producing any artillery, but don't worry about it. Let's grab one of you and assign you to that front. Let's grab one of you and assign you to there. Beautiful. Militia is military boys, guard is guardy boys. Yeah, we're fine. Riots in New England and New York. Good, 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 good. In recent days, syndicalist militias have been struggling and failing. I hate that. Take control in northeastern states from New York and New Jersey all the way up to the coast of Maine. So far, governors in the region have clamped down hard on violence, though the results have been a series of violent revolts in Boston and Buffalo, not to mention a wave of uprisings still ongoing in New York City itself. Citizens are on edge. Governors have denied federal government permission to raise local militias in the area, fearful of increasing tensions further. Few New England governors are reported to be quietly asking Canadian government to intervene should things come to the worst. So I think that New England's gonna go Canadian this time. Yeah, just deal with the artillery pieces. That's what we're gonna have to do, because right now it's way more important just to get infantry equipment booming. Oh, hey, look at that. Syndicalists take control of Minnesota. Violence by syndicalist militia groups expanded to the city of Minneapolis and the surprising regions surrounding region. Blockades erected on roads, the Minneapolis airport reportedly invaded by several armed groups. Before the violence could expand, the governor of Minnesota declared the state's allegiance to Jack Reed's cause and ordered the state's National Guard divisions to stand down. Come aboard, comrades. Illinois General Assembly invites the IWW. The state legislature of Illinois has invited the IWW to discuss the current crisis and looming deadline issued by the federal government. Sorry, the government. Jack Reed accepted this offer and held an informal meeting with several trade union leaders prior. Reed made it clear that the situation was dire and the SPA would need to unite behind the IWW in order to survive the upcoming conflict. The silent agreement meant that the traditional SPA leadership would be reorganized along industrial union lines, which each union represented allowed a single vote. The SPA immediately and unanimously pledged their support for social revolution through direct action, not diplomacy. You know if the CSA can actually get some of New England? Oh yeah, you can get it. Not through these early events, but I mean later you can take it. The USA is a part of the map you ignore in Kaiserreich. That's totally fair. I mean, nothing happens here for the longest time, and by late game, when you can actually start doing stuff as the USA, performance is tanked to the point where normally I stop playing games. Responding to mounting pressure from militia groups in Charlotte, the governor of North Carolina today declared that the state would remain loyal to America and the legitimate federal government. While there are reports of riots breaking out in several cities, most of the state appears to support the governor's decision, and already Minutemen forces are pulling out of the region before they find themselves overwhelmed. Oh no. Guangdong beat Guangxi. And he's now Liaoguang click. Hey, they're winning! They're finally winning. Godspeed, comrades. Godspeed. I can't help you anymore. Longest militias lose battle in Tennessee. Conflicting reports of battles between syndicalists and longest militias throughout the state of Tennessee were resolved today when longest militias were defeated by federal forces outside the state legislature in Nashville. While federal forces are still fighting for control over the city, it's quickly becoming clear that they have the clear advantage, and Governor Gordon Browning made a televised address stating Tennessee would not fall to radical forces. Already, Minutemen are withdrawing from the state, conceding control to the government. I don't know what I'm gonna do. I'm probably gonna... I like to have a front that goes from here to here that's just entirely motivated on pushing south. I like having a front that's from here to here, again pushing straight south. And then I like having a front that's just this, whose only goal is just to push west and get to Colorado pretty much as quickly as possible to take the USA out of the war. The Pacific States of America are really nothing to fuck with and are a huge pain in the ass to take out because the Rockies are just hell. The Rocky Mountains are absolute hell to pass over. But really, we'll see what happens. Because there's a lot of weird things that can happen to add some spice. Federalist victories in New York. The battle between syndicalist militias in New York City all the way down south into New Jersey have ended with federal forces declaring victory. What? Are you... How? Fuck you. Okay, well that's annoying. Normally this is a syndicalist victory, and I even picked the event that should have made this a syndicalist victory. Damn you. Indeed, it will likely take months for the federal government to reestablish control. For the moment, forces loyal to the government are concentrating on securing eastern... Yeah, damn it. Okay, that's gonna make things a little bit harder. Huh. So is the American Union State gonna hold on to Texas? Who do I want to control? Smedley Butler, who improves special forces attack. We have no special forces, so this is Oliver Law, Division Organization Recovery Gain. I think you... Yeah, armor? Yeah, Oliver Law. Second International Congress. We will attend. Our British comrades have confirmed their readiness to host the Second International Congress in London. Time for the combined syndicates of America to confirm its participation. It'd be a shame if your game accidentally crashed. Nah, it's fine. We'll deal with it. My god. They sorta won. I mean, they're gonna get curb stomped by these fascists. Well, look at them. They survived. For now. For now. Militarist revolt in Paraguay. The situation in the South American nation of Paraguay has reached fever pitch as the government of Jose Feliz Estegarribia? Sure. Has finally collapsed in the wake of a failed policy program. Politically charged officers across the nation led the respective barracks and revolts against both administration and their syndicalist rivals, but swiftly managed to seize the presidential palace in Ascension, ending serious hostility. Ooh, they've gone fascista. The nation now rests under the iron grip of General Higinio Barinho Martinez and his troops, who are eager to, as they see it, restore Paraguay's lost glory and crush the enemies both domestic and beyond the nation's borders. Jack Reed declares the April Revolution. In the Illinois General Assembly, Reed delivered a fiery broadcast describing the wealth of America and the syndicates, declaring direct action against the capitalist society was a vital necessity for all Americans, and that the federal government's deadline must not only be ignored, it must be defied. Telegrams from the Third International poured in to support Reed's SPA, exciting the attendance. A vote was called to begin reforming the American capitalist economy into an anarcho-syndicalist economy. This referendum, signed by the attendants, declared the Federal Reserve null and void. The IWW was appointed by the Labor Chamber for the new syndicalist government, and the selling of company shares declared illegal. The representatives, satisfied with their success, had returned to Chicago to organize the armed revolution. E pluribus unum. From many one. Well, I'm a little... So the reason I'm... Oh, there it is. Disappointed that this didn't flip when it normally flips is New York City has something like 16 militias that you can raise there. So
ready to move.
That's a bit of a loss. Oh god, and now I have to split this between two fronts. Okay, well, you know, that's RNGesus for you. New York and everything, upstate New York should still go away. What do I need here? 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 should be fine for that. So let's say 1, 2, 3, 4 are on that, and the rest of you have automatically been assigned to that front. That's fine. Who do I want here? Maurice Ross is great, except for the armor officer thing. I hate that. But sure, your stats are really good. It's really important to take that. Now, this event won't have time to finish firing the militia in Illinois, so this whole front is gonna kind of be unguarded for the time being. I'm just gonna leave this, but we're not gonna get reinforcements before the Civil War fires off. Federalists. Wow, this is a really good round for the Federals. They kept New York, they kept Texas, and they kept 2 other things in here. Iowa hasn't flipped. We may yet get Iowa, but if they keep Iowa, then they've kept the majority of states that can flip to either side. While the state of Texas has firmly declared its allegiance to Huey Long, forces loyal to the federal government have been in hot contention for control, and so far have managed to obtain victories throughout the southern regions of the state. Governor James Allred has been declared a traitor by several mayors who appear determined to face off against their brethren in the rest of the state should the Civil War begin in earnest. Well, that's not great. I do not love it. Hey, do me a favor. Don't be in Louisville. Be like anywhere else. Okay, we did get Iowa. That's good. With both Cedar Rapids and Iowa City having been overtaken by syndicalist militia forces, the governor of Iowa today declared support for Jack Reed and demanded federal forces withdraw from the state. While most doubt that Governor Crashel has any syndicalist sympathies, it's clear he foresaw a quick collapse of the state once the war began and elected to switch sides before things went too far. Several reports of riots in Des Moines have preceded the withdrawal of loyalist forces from the region. I don't... 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2... Sorry, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, that did shorten the front by 2, but not amazing. Let's see. Leading the Revolutionary, the Central Committee has released a directive to appoint a member of the... to the head of the Revolutionary Army to guide the army to victory. Central Committee has decided to appoint, Benjamin Katine, who is Army experience gain, organized loss while moving, planning speed, it's okay. Hans Emil, guns and butter doctrine, very good, or Louis Secundi, mechanized and motorized. No, we're going with Emil here. Guns and butter doctrine, division organization is great, and supply consumption reduction, also pretty nice. You know what, we haven't read about these folks. Oliver Law. Oliver Law was an African-American communist and labor organizer who fought for the Republic in the Spanish Civil War. He was the commander of the entire Abraham Lincoln Brigade for several days and commander of its machine gun regiment for much longer. Okay, and Hans Emil. I spelled hand Emil. That's not what I'm looking for. Hand smile? Is that what you want? No, it's not. Okay, he doesn't have a Wikipedia article, but Hans Emil does have an article. Oh god, this is long. Born in the United States, worked as a mining engineer and member of the Socialist Party of America. On the outbreak of the Spanish Civil War, he helped form the Eugene V. Debs column. Only 25 members of the column joined, discussed the response. Emil joined the American Communist Party. On his arrival in Spain, he joined other international brigades at Albacete. He later became a member of the Abraham Lincoln Battalion. And then this goes on for a while talking about his contributions. But okay, these are Spanish Civil War volunteers. Got it. But of course, why volunteer in Spain when you can volunteer at home? The 1937 Spartacade. The first Spartacade's opening ceremony was held in London and attended by dignitaries and athletes from around the socialist world. The British team carried the torch, French team the hammer, and other teams carried pieces of the cog to the location where they were to be assembled. When placed together, they formed the international symbol of syndicalism. The glorious day for the working man. Am I even going to get one militia done? No, I'm absolutely not going to have one militia done in time. The Peru-Bolivian Confederation restored. I see this all the time. It appears an old idea has been reborn in South America. The original confederation between Peru and Bolivia, viewed by many of its regional enemies as a potential threat, was torn asunder by a victorious Chile after a Battle of Yungay in 1839. Still, the new confederation could, unlike its predecessor, prove to be able to sustain itself in these unstable times in South America and the wider world. Observers, both overseas and domestic, have noted, however, there are a number of key issues that must be worked out between La Paz and Lima before this new polity can truly be called a united nation. Peruvia. Yeah. This seems powerful. It's not. It gets curb stomped very, very often. Directive 103, leading the Revolutionary Air Force. The Central Committee has released a directive to appoint a member to head the Revolutionary Air Force and guide the Air Force to victory. The Central Committee has decided to appoint... nope. Maybe. No. Eddie August Schneider. Let's learn about Eddie August Schneider. Edit. I typed in edit. There we go. Eddie August Henry Schneider was an American aviator who sets 3 transcontinental airspeed records for pilots under the age of 21 in 1930. His plane was a Cessna Model AW with a Werner Scarab engine, one of only 48 built, that he called the Kangaroo. He set up the east to west, west to east, and combined round-trip record. He was the youngest certified pilot in the United States and youngest certified airplane mechanic. He was a pilot in the Spanish Civil War, and the Yankee Squadron died in an airplane crash in 1940 while training another pilot when a Boeing Stearman Model 75 belonging to the United States Navy Reserve overtook him and clipped his plane's tail at Floyd Bennett Airfield. Wow, alright. That's rough, Eddie. Deadline looms. As the federal government's deadline looms, it becomes clear there will be no budging on either side. Across a part of the country controlled by Reed supporters, Red Guard have been raised in large numbers and growing determination to see the country remade in a syndicalist image by force has taken hold. The federal government, in return, has made it clear they see no path to compromise. Let's take a look at these modifiers before we go too much further. Red Guard Militia ruins our division organization. I mean, that's really bad organization. Our recovery rate gets a small bonus, and our planning, a horrible modifier. I want this.
Ready, sir.
I'm gonna tell you all just to go for the Virginia border, but like, do so quickly. We'll start out this war with an aggressive battle plan. You all, listen. I want you to just go west, young men, go west. This isn't gonna work. There's gonna be problems down here, but I want the focus to be moving the fuck out here. I'm gonna be microing this as soon as the war goes over. I want to grab this, like, immediately. And they don't seem to actually have troops here, so fingers crossed I can grab that. Now, we don't have an appointee to the Chief of the Navy, but that's okay. Japan announces her ambitions! Though the situation in Japan has been critical ever since the Peace with Honor, numerous economic crises, unrest, and an ineffective response to German interventions in China, leading to the collapse of the autocratic Tanaka regime, the Empire of the Rising Sun managed to bounce back. Albeit as a regional power, with its own influence limited to East Asia. However, Japanese seem determined to put this weakness to rest, and now it's their ambitions of seizing their place among the great powers once again, by force, if necessary. Germany, with its own sphere in Asia, is unlikely to receive this warmly. Yes, the German sphere in Asia, truly prospering right now. Definitely not just in flames. They're totally in a position to do something about Japan. I forget what day the deadline is on. There it is. Okay. The Second American Civil War. To those not in the know, it might seem like the crisis in the United States came out of nowhere. Oh shit. Meant to hit this, not that. Okay, there's a lot of things going on now, and I missed a day. But experts agree it was a civil war years in the making. Since the collapse of the New York Stock Exchange in 1925, the economy of the United States has been sluggish and mired in deep recession. Now, the United States has collapsed into an all-out civil war between supporters of the federal government, the combined syndicalists of America, the right-wing American Union State, and the remnants of democratic rule in the Pacific States of America. Volunteers are pouring in from around the world to support one faction or another, with some characterizing the bitter ideological struggle as simply another part of a wider global conflict of ideas. Communard equipment arrives. Our friends in the Commune of France have sent us a shipment of infantry equipment to aid in our struggle. Italian equipment arrives. Socialist Republic of Italy has sent us equipment. War's been declared. Oh, real quick. You are gonna go here, then here, then here, then here. You, my bud, are not moving up there. That's fucking stupid. We're gonna delete that front. And, you two are still assigned to this. You're just... No. You are just gonna march right in there. Good, good. You're gonna go right there. You, my good lad, will go here, 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 here. And that's it. And we'll have New Jersey and New York, and this minor inconvenience will be a thing of the past. Available war factories? Well, how do you feel about... I do need some artillery. Really, like 2 units of artillery should be fine, and the rest into small arms. Great. I mean, arguably I should build airplanes. Those are pretty useful, but right now I really... You know what? No. Fuck the artillery. Right now I just want more guns so I can put up more militias, because we don't have enough to cover our front lines. We probably will. Yeah, New York sometimes defects. It should have defected. We took the right choices to get it to defect, but whatever, not a big deal. Early days in this war are the best days and are super important to micromanage. The AI doesn't respond super well to, it's a little slow in Hearts of Iron 4. In any war, modded or unmodded, the early days of the war are the time to make a move. So I'm going to attack here to hold these in position while I loop around them, try and encircle them. These are pretty standard, uninspired. Hey, guess what? You're not moving. Hey, guess what? You're not moving. Uninspired tactics, but they work. Let's just get down there. You go there. This is going to be a problem, but you know what? That's fine. Yeah, go there. No, go there. You can take that. You can't take that, but I want you to hold it.
Yes, sir.
And you can support that from there. Great.
Move out.
You go there.
Move out.
Push that. Stop that.
Orders.
How many do I have up here? Okay, great. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So we'll get North Dakota, which doesn't mean much. Take most of South Dakota while I'm at it, and I can just fill in the rest later. Yeah, you're holding that, yeah. Okay, Canada moves into New England. New England region has been beset with syndicalist militia violence to the point that governors in the region, worried about the prospect of being overrun by the combined syndicates of America and unwilling to wait for federal government to restore order, have requested the Dominion of Canada intervene with its forces to restore order. Canadian government has sent us notification of their intent and stressed that they only wish to safeguard the lives of innocents and that they will discuss the matter further with the American government once peace has been restored. While some in the syndicate cabinet feel the Canadians violated our sovereignty, there's little we can do about it at the moment. British equipment arrives! Great. Okay. We will take your French volunteers, your Union of Britain volunteers. I still need to assign you. I guess to that, I need to assign you again to that. Do I want to do anything with our Navy? I mean, not really. Our Navy sucks, and our Navy's... It's gonna suck for a long time, but that's okay. Let's assign... I'm only building submarines, so Hyman G. Rickover? Dude, what a name. What a fucking name. We're doing some colony raiding where we can, even though our fuel is not gonna love that. And now we're gonna unpause and just watch you run into here and cause problems. But I can't do anything about you right now, so it's fine. It's fine. Oh, okay. We're not gonna immediately take DC. That's a shame. Yeah. Contact with the New York Resistance. Oh. Huh. Both New York and New Jersey were thought completely lost to federal forces. I've never seen this event because I've never failed to take this. Turns out several large groups of fighters managed to make it out of the urban areas and regroup in the hills of western Pennsylvania. Though tattered, they're eager to continue the battle with our support. Dope. Okay, well, I guess I want to lose that more often, because free troops are fantastic. And it looks like the Federals don't have any troops over here anyway, so yeah, that'll fall. Great, great. Yeah, you're holding this. You're losing that, but you might not forever. Listen, whoa, just be cool, dog. Be cool. I need you, need you to just stop what you're doing.
Yes, sir.
Okay, great. You move down there. You move down there.
Ready to move.
You just like cut across Kentucky. Yeah, okay. This is a done deal. Beautiful. I really, if they have to cross the border, oh, they changed their mind because we're making progress. I want them to go into Illinois. I want them to go into Illinois, hold on, not for another 2 days, but there's an event if you lose a single place in Illinois that you get reinforcements, so I'm gonna let them break through in Illinois, I think. Okay, beautiful. You go here, here, here. If you can do that, that would be beautiful. If you can't, I won't be surprised. You take Norfolk. You're moving, so you get redeployed.
Yes, sir.
Great. Great. Second Constitutional Army is done. You're giving me guns. That's great. You're giving me guns. That's great. Oh my god. The follower sound is still on, but the overlay isn't up anymore. I forgot about that. I've been meaning to fix that for months at this point. I'll get on Streamlabs at some point and fix it. Probably. A gun in hand. What more could a man need than a gun? Why, a better gun, of course. Mass infantry dominates our army, and so we should ensure that they're as well armed as possible. Trust me, game. I'm working on it. I swear I'm working on it. I'm trying. Alright? Okay, great. That is fallen. You're going there? Sweet.
Move out.
I want you to go have a stern conversation with that man. Great, great, great. That's done. And now we still haven't taken New York City. Only 7 militias? Excuse you? Okay, well, I guess we're doing Ohio militias next.
Yes, sir.
Hey, all of you who don't have a position, welcome aboard. How do I want to do this? How do I want to do this? Yeah, you know what?
Attention.
Fuck. You three, you're part of that army.
Ready to move.
Great. Shit.
Ready.
Yeah, you two go over there. I misread that. And now I need, what, 11? 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Get assigned there. And anyone who wasn't assigned to an army, yes, all 2 of you, welcome aboard to the 3rd Army. Your job's gonna be covering all of this eventually. Who do I want to put in charge? I really like Oliver Law, but his stats are not great. What do we got? 3112, that's okay. War Hero, eh. Commando, eh. Tricksters are useful. You know what? Charles. Charles, you got it.
Ready.
Wow, I can already promote you? Into what? Guerrilla fighter. Eh. Nah, miss me with that. I'm... no thank you. No thank you. Okay, we're pushing on a lot of places right here. Yay.
Listen up.
Okay, support that. Support that, I guess. I'm not really expecting to win it. You stay in reserve. That's fine.
Advance.
You get reassigned to there.
Retreat.
Take this. Who do I have selected?
Keep moving.
No. Where does this cross over to? Does it not have a crossing anymore? Huh, I thought this connected with Norfolk.
Ready, sir.
But okay, maybe... Oh, maybe it's because we don't have... No? I have ships in the area. You know what? That's fine. It's fine. Beautiful. Alright, yeah. Except go there, because I want DC. Oh, hey, you want to push on the federal front? No. All of these seem good, and they are good, but we don't need them. We need to save that political power. We desperately need to save up our political power for a lot of reasons. Reason number one is being able to work on research and production, and also eventually there will be events with Canada to try to keep them from entering war, and we need to keep them the fuck out of the war for as long as possible. Y'all are just gonna reassign yourselves, go nuts with it. You, my good man, we need to have a conversation with, this division. Okay, cut in half. Great. You're gonna march over here. You're gonna stop them from moving. Chilean volunteers arrive. Beautiful. Okay, production of recruitment of new divisions is actually happening. It's gonna take a while. Why you gotta cancel the land lease, like, immediately? Why you gotta be like that? No. And you canceled your land lease. Great. Okay, you know, not like I need that or anything. Hey, just a thought. Fuck you. We've taken many gold medals at the Spartacade, making us the clear victor. Wow, that's the best result. Okay, Chile and Socialist Republic of Italy are giving us one division each. It's not what I wanted, but I'll take it. With all the delegates in London, the Second Congress of the Internationale began with a speech by Comrade Eric Blair. In his so-called sword and shield and sword approach, he underlined the need for the Internationale to double its efforts towards forging the Damocles, a weapon capable of destroying the reactionaries across the world once and for all. Well, I was kind of hoping you'd focus on the Internationale, i.e. supporting the Americas, but that's okay. We have the Fighting for America modifier. Division training time reduced, recruitable population factor raised, out of supply reduced, surrender limit raised, war support raised, race supply higher. We also have the rightful president, which will only last for another month, and this is why I elected Reed as president, because if you elect your faction as president, you get this sweet bonus. It doesn't last a long time, but division speed, division recovery rate, and reinforcement rate let you start off the war, or the first couple of months of the war, with some real punching power. It won't last, but use it while you got it, right? Dominion of Canada seized Alaska. The territory of Alaska has experienced a severe shortage of needed supplies following the outbreak of the Civil War. A recent bombing in the city of Juneau, the Alaska government feared a breakdown of order, one that the far-off federal government would be too busy to respond to, and thus made a formal request to the Dominion of Canada that they intervene. Canadian troops and supply trucks have already moved into the region. We'll deal with this later. It's fine. Right, so you are supporting that. Great. You are moving into here. Hopefully being able to cut that off. Great. If you do me a favor, actually, like, walk and do things. Oh my god, I'm an idiot. I never clicked on the activate button. Well, you know, that may be part of why the AI is being so passive, despite being set to aggressive. I never told them to go. Whoops! Okay, that's my bad. He falls ill. I'm not reading those because there's gonna be a lot of them. Instead of supporting that, why don't you just loop around and encircle it? Like, seriously, just encircle it. This is fine. Yeah. I have two play styles when it comes to Hoi 4. Style 1 is micromanaging the hell out of everything, and I do really well when I do that. But I get bored, and sometimes I'm just like, just go. Just fucking take it. I don't want to actually play the game. I want to macro-manage, not micromanage. The Second Internationale, First Syndicalist Internationale, held in Paris, dealt with spreading the ideology overseas, supporting syndicalist movements and strengthening the ties between existing syndicalist nations. And thanks to the gathering success, the Second Internationale has been called to be held in London. Representatives from the entire world were greeted by a British artillery salute, a Scottish bagpipe chorus, and an overall warm reception. As Europe rolls closer and closer to war, military and economic cooperation between the syndicalists is expected to be the primary topic of discussion. France and Britain will once again call the shots on the Internationale's policy. But one day, it shall be us making the calls on policy, because the Germans will probably beat them. Alright, great. They are encircled. Just go here. Hopefully make that quick. Yeah. So the Federalists are
Come on, move out.
effed. They are thoroughly effed. Oh, we can shorten that.
Go, go, go!
I know you don't have troops, but your front line's getting extended. Your front line is being pulled back here. There? Nah, you know what? You don't deal with Kentucky at all. You're just moving west. And this'll be fine. Yeah.
Ready.
No, you know what? Get reassigned there. And you, reassign there. I don't like what the AI is trying to do with
Yes, sir.
these troops. Just have them advance in place. Don't try to do weird shit. This is not great.
Ready, sir.
It should be fine. Biden land is lost, man. Where are we gonna have tax havens now?
Ready.
Think of the credit card companies. Ah, fuck. Okay, hey, you're going up there. I thought I'd get there first. That was stupid. It was a motorized division I was racing. They'll be fine. They'll be fine. They're still getting supply from this, so they're not super cut off, but that's embarrassing. You know, no, you go there. You swoop up there. This has been cut off. Great. You are going there. You're going there.
Yes, sir.
You just go there. Great. You know what? No. You redeploy to that line. You just walk through there.
Commands.
Yeah. This isn't urgent. You can take care of all that. You can deploy over there. Just go ahead and delete that and delete that. And while I'm at it, delete that and delete that. Yeah.
Let them have it.
Yeah, I know. You're assigned to that, but I want you to just walk in there. Let's see, how you doing? No. No, AI. No. Bad choice. You know what? Delete that front. I'm sorry I pretended that existed. It doesn't exist. And you know what? Delete this front too. And just reassign them once they're done with these orders.
Ready, sir.
You get out of here. Y'all are assigned to that front, but seriously, right now, just march in there. You don't need to do that. You just take Nashville. Okay, you're gonna encircle that and swoop around to whoop.
Ready.
That was just shift click. That was a mistake.
Listen up.
You are going... Why are you going there? Sure, just to set the front line? Whatever.
Orders.
God, the AI is really...
Yes, sir.
really doing a great job at handling
Move
things. No complaints at all. Absolutely no complaints. Alright, y'all are to the front. Do I want to push through to Montana? Yeah. Yeah, I do.
Yes, sir.
Push, 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 push. And you're probably not going to get further than that.
Yes, sir.
Push, push, push the front line. All the way there.
Attention.
Oh god. There. There. PlayStation. Yeah. Oh, very silly. Very silly.
Listen up.
Yeah, they really like having a full front. The strategic AI does. They don't always...
Go, go, go.
Well, the AI doesn't think. End of statement. It is incapable of thinking, and,
Move out.
Are you gonna let me do this? Can I run down to Charleston? I highly doubt it, and look at our fuel reserves, this is horrible. Directive 10, the redistribution of material assets. Now that the revolution has begun, we must decide what should be done with the bourgeoisie. The IWW proclaimed that we should confiscate their wealth and redistribute it to the people immediately. The up-and-coming vanguard has called for their immediate arrest and execution, citing the fate of Vladimir Lenin as an example of the revolution defeated by leniency. SPA members have belonged to the appreciated AFL, along with several loyal progressives have sought life over death, asking the Central Committee to only expropriate what is necessary for the war and keep their materialist constituents happy. So we either lose popularity of syndicalism and war support, or lose political power and manpower. Should have thought about your life when you were robbing from the working class, but
Vance?
you didn't now, did you? What?
Listen up!
How is this? There we go. Those are some reinforcements. That's great. The end of the 1937 Spartacade. It's been a tremendous success. Too bad it's over. Yeah, too bad.
Ready to move.
Hey, you do me a favor and take South Dakota.
Orders.
Yeah, I know you want to go north. It's unnecessary. Nebraska needs fine young men to pay to visit.
Keep on attacking.
Yeah, you're getting circled, and then just go over there.
Orders.
Where you going? Jefferson City? Sweet. And swing over to Kansas City.
Move
Jefferson,
out.
and then this, so that's encircled. Yeah. This is encircled. It's just taking its sweet, sweet time. Tell you what, go there, and then there.
Ready.
You're really going there. Both of you are going there. So, you don't have to go there. Let's
Move
just
out.
tell you to march into there to make that easier.
Vance.
Sweet. Ha ha! I cut you off, you fools. We can get cut off really easily, so I want to do something weird like this, but that's hilarious. And also, I'm not seeing any longest troops on this entire front except right here. That's great.
Fall in.
I'm sure they're preoccupied, but that's wonderful. Hey,
Listen up.
do me a big favor. Just a little flavor. Just march right there. You go to Richmond. There seem to be some movements on the border there. This is not going great,
Keep your
honestly, but
distance.
yeah, they can't all be winners. And one pause. Where am I getting reinforcements? Ohio. Sure, okay. Wow, it's already been an hour and we're like a month into the war. this is what micromanagement breeds. I did not get that encirclement, did I? Here, well, I may have. I wasn't paying close enough attention. This is going fine, this is going fine, this is going great, this is going okay.
Fall in.
No. Go straight south.
Attention.
Great.
Ready to move.
Why are you reassigning? Okay, well, that actually
Hey,
makes
son.
sense, but no. Yes, but actually no. You...
Orders.
Yeah, you're good. You, buddy, maybe be assigned to that front. Ace pilot promoted. You, okay. Isaac B., a skilled pilot known under the call sign of Mad Dog, has distinguished himself not only in returning alive from the recent mission over the Florida coast. Oh, it was an aircraft carrier pilot. Huh. Held up as a shining example of syndicate courage, Isaac's recent promotion has been highly publicized. Well, Godspeed, man. We do not have great control over this, but we're getting there. The American Union State... Oh, okay, I think most of their forces are probably over here. I'm not seeing... Oh, now I am. I wasn't seeing much over here. Cities that have city in their name weird you out? Yeah, we have a lot of those here in America. Couple right here.
Listen up.
And you want to run all the way back down there. Listen, no. I want you to... Take Denver. Just take Denver. Just
Ready.
do that. That'll really overextend my line, but it doesn't look like they have much of anything in here. And taking their capital would be, you know, pretty nice. I'm gonna go ahead and delete this front so the AI quits trying to assign troops to it.
Attention.
Like they're doing. I don't need more troops. I just need the troops who are already there to do what they're doing. And, okay.
All in.
Alright, yeah, you go south. You go south as well.
Ready to move.
Yeah, this is a little gratuitous, but why not?
Orders.
Oh,
Orders.
that's fine. That's fine. You can hang out there. That's okay.
Yes, sir.
Okay, this is not going well.
Orders.
Stop. Go to Charlotte. Nope,
Move
nope, hold
out.
them in place. Hold them in place. I need you to swoop in there.
All in.
I want you to loop around this way.
Yes, sir.
Hey, hit that. Do me a favor. Go there.
Orders.
Yeah, you're doing good work, but just take that.
Taking aim.
Okay, great. This still is holding. That's a shame. Washington falling would be very nice, but we'll get there. We'll get there. British assistance arrive. New volunteer aviators and aircraft will arrive. Yes. Not that I have fuel for them, but yes, thank you. 25. 25 of them. Great. You can just get assigned to this dinky front. Wow. 25 whole planes. You shouldn't have. You shouldn't have.
Ready to move.
Yes, take Denver, my child. Okay, got a couple more reinforcements. That's fine. This is...
Yes, sir.
Annoying.
Yes, sir.
I'm about to take that, so the front won't be broken, but I need to nip that in the bud. By going here, we will nip that in the bud by encircling this. You're not trying to break out, which is great.
Orders.
Break out.
Move out.
Hey, what? Go there. You go there. Perfect. 3 divisions are being assigned to this? That's overkill, AI. That's obscene overkill. You need 1. You literally need 1 division there. Not every division. Okay, yep. Yeah. Fine, this is fine. You're being attacked. That's kind of annoying. Just stay there.
Ready, sir. Under fire.
Wow, this still isn't budging, huh? Okay.
Orders. Attention.
Great. How is this?
Ready to move.
Why do I have under... Ohio finished. Where would I get the most? Michigan will give me 10. Yeah, hard to complain about that. Only 7 in New York City. That's a shame. We will take the Michigan.
All in.
Hey. Kentucky's nice this time of year. Well, I guess Tennessee's nice this time of year. And I, pretty desperately need more than 2 divisions down there. So, that'd be great if we could fill that up. French assistance arrives. Great. Hey, this is encircled, even if they don't know it. Pin them, please. Hey, more military factories. Make more guns. Make more shooty sticks, please. Okay, hey. You've taken Denver. Congrats. This is encircled. What do I want to do here? Go to Cheyenne.
Move out.
Just start sniping victory points. They still have DC. So until that falls, they're definitely not going to capitulate. They're going to unite this front, but neither has... Well, this has a port, actually, so that's a problem.
Come on, move out.
You're not going to get there first. Well, okay. Hey, Lovey, it is what it is. Just take those so I don't have to think about this anymore. Okay, yeah, so let's
go,
let's
go!
go ahead and expand your front line to cover that.
Under
And
fire!
break this down to here. Now that only really
Under
frees up
fire!
like one thing, but I'll take it. I will take it. Sweet, 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 sweet. So, quick pause here. Baltic War, that's always fun.
Lance.
Hey, go there. Please go there. Just cut all that off. For many years, the United Baltic Duchy is set up by the Germans after their conquest of the former Russian governorates after the Weltkrieg has marginalized its native Estonian and Latvian populace. Though the local population has been ruled by local German elites for centuries with the imposition of German ducal structure under Duke Friedrich, the policies that both favored German settlers and undermined the natives, open rebellion has broken out. National Latvian and Estonian movements have launched attacks across the country, and the duchy is plunged into chaos. The ducal regime's survival is not guaranteed, and the influence that this may have on the German sphere in Eastern Europe remains unclear. One thing is for certain, however, and that is that Germany's policies of settlement in the East have been permanently dashed. Blow to the Reichspakt, to be sure. They'll be fine, probably. Maybe, possibly, probably. Okay, that's another victory point,
Orders.
sweet. On to Salt Lake City, I guess. Your job is just to make the U.S. drop out of the war as quickly as possible.
Ready, sir.
Wait, their capital's moved to Helena? Did I take D.C.? No, not yet. Okay, yeah, sure. Don't question it, Alex. Their capital's in Montana, and we don't need to think anymore about that. Syndicalism spreads to the Philippines. Having just achieved independence from the United States, the Philippines face today perhaps one of the most serious challenges any new nation could face. Inspired by the combined syndicalists of America and the Pariacha Commune, disgruntled army officers marched on Manila to support rebelling peasants and workers. It seems the army's support for syndicalism was more widespread than expected. The army rapidly declared support for the syndicalist movement. Now left with no army outside of a few loyalist divisions and not wanting to see the archipelago descend into another bloody civil war, the government has signed power over to the syndicalist movement's leader. Indonesia, liberalism isn't safe. Okie dokie. Hey, where are you going? You're going there. You're going there. Why don't you just walk in there instead of wasting everybody's dang time? You were being assigned down there. No, you're not. You're gonna push on this. You don't need to, but you're gonna push on that. Ah, little civil war in Spain. How droll. Ooh, 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 ooh. Yeah, let's expand the front to cover this, and I know you're going to be a little overextended, but you'll get reinforcements eventually. Don't you break into another part? I think they have a three-way civil war. Okay, let's see. This is cut off. This could be cut off. I don't think it's gonna happen, but I'm gonna try to make it happen. Where are you going? Ah, dog. You're going there. You are going there. You? Yeah, that's fine.
Ready to move.
They got me. They caught up with me. Okay, fair enough. Yeah.
Go, go, go!
Nope.
Move out!
Yeah, okay, that seems fine. You, though, what the fuck are you doing? No, just walk into there. Don't go all the way around. Hi? Yep. Don't try to push on that. Just walk in there to reinforce. So, we didn't get all of Montana, or even any of Montana. What? All of Montana. We got the majority of Montana, but this is gonna suck. Fighting the Pacific states and the Rockies is hell.
Ready.
Yeah, let's not fall back if we can help it. Now go there, and once you win, and you should win, switch down to Helena. Is it Helena? Helena? Can't say I've spent a lot of time in Montana. The fall of D.C. Finally, syndicate militias have advanced towards and captured the symbolic capital of the United States, Washington, D.C. They stormed the Capitol building and met strong resistance, but eventually broke through. The flag of the combined syndicates of America now flies over the U.S. Capitol. Rumors are that the syndicate militias have been rounding up all political representatives that they could find in the city to give them trial, although unconfirmed sources claim the most important government figures have been evacuated during the battle. Their current whereabouts are unknown. Central government has been thrown off of its golden throne. Beautiful! Beautiful. That pushes the U.S. so close to capitulation. So close. Which is why it's really important that I snipe Topeka. And honestly, fuck them. Get Helena. Helena's more important. Salt Lake City, Santa Fe, Phoenix, Tucson, El Paso. I don't really have any chance of taking those. Well, maybe Salt Lake. Once this gets sorted out, Salt Lake is possible, but
Yes, sir.
we'll grab Helena, grab Topeka, we'll get Raleigh.
Ready.
There's nothing in here to take, nothing in here to take, nothing in here to take. Raleigh will fall eventually. Yeah. They should surrender really relatively soonly. Order restored in Delmarva. Now, if Delmarva doesn't sound like a real place to you, trust me, I didn't know that was the word to refer to this either. Over the last few weeks, Syndicate reinforced the government's forces have been busy in Delmarva, arresting those we feel would prove a hindrance to our control and helping our local supporters spread the good word amongst the people. I want to reassure them that, as American citizens, they have no reason to fear our presence. Our efforts have slowly begun to bear fruit, even in the midst of all this chaos. Yes, good, good. Everything is fine, comrades. Everything is fine. Okay, great. You are at the front. Can you, like, not just... Oh, right. You haven't been issued orders. You know, just do that. Just fucking do that, please. Take that. That's a reasonable objective, right? Just march to the sea. You still have orders that you're kind of falling out. You don't really have orders, and I'm micromanaging this to hell.
Ready, sir.
So this is fine. This is absolutely fine. You're going up there? Nah, how about you go there? Where are you going? Yeah, that's cool.
Yes, sir.
Sure.
Yes, sir.
Sure. Whatever makes you happy, champ. All this is fine. You're retreating? Okay. Okay, whatever. How long until you get in the Raleigh? Because I think Helena might be... That's not going to be enough. What are you worth? Like 1 point? Two points. Yeah, it's going to need a couple other things to fall, but... Salt Lake City and that? I mean, Boise's fallen. I think Phoenix and Tucson. I don't know. I don't know. I'm surprised they haven't already capitulated. But we'll get there. Don't you worry. We'll get there. Ooh. Double event. The fall of Madrid event. Reports from Madrid confirm that the Spanish city has been captured by advancing Carlist troops after long merciless fighting through the hilly terrain in Old Country. Spanish forces have put up a stiff resistance, hoping to delay Carlist forces for as long as possible, but were eventually beaten back. Official reports indicate that the Palacio Real de Madrid has been thoroughly pillaged by Carlist soldiers, ending with the building burning down in the night. The Puerto del Sala was rigged with explosives and destroyed, along with many more less noteworthy royal monuments. The fall of the capital is expected that the Kingdom of Spain to surrender soon. Really? I mean, the war just started, despite calls for merciless resistance from Spanish generals. 1937 Dutch elections. The Netherlands has traditionally been one of the most politically stable nations in Europe, and the Dutch people have for years been entrenched in their own institutional pillars, which have tended to undermine radical tendencies. Due to the economic crisis caused by the Netherlands' close ties to Germany and Middle Europa and the rise of the far-left Red Front and nationalist VNH, the country's political situation is now more tense than it's been in many years. The creation of the formidable Left-Link's electoral pact meant the death knell of the conservative government. However, it quickly collapsed, leading to minority rule. The Social Democratic SDAP party has joined in coalition with the moderate VDB, promising a progressive administration that aims to solve the nation's many crises. The Dutch do love their elections. Man.
Ready to move.
Ah, there it is. Okay. Wow, it didn't even require us taking Helena. The federal collapse. News traveled quickly today that the federal government has collapsed in the American Civil War. What land was formerly under its control has been swallowed up by other American factions. The last remaining federal leaders were reported to have met with generals from the combined syndicates of America in order to negotiate the terms of their complete surrender. The whereabouts of Douglas MacArthur is unknown, but he's believed to have been already placed under arrest. The future of the United States, it appears, rests in the hands of the factions which tore it down. A necessary step for the revolution. That took, what, 2 months? Child's play. Absolute child's play. Let's look at the fronts to make sure they've been assigned correctly.
Let them have it.
Go there. Just extend it there. Great. Oh my god, that's going to be a lot of troops reassigned to this front.
All in.
Yeah, we'll expand this to incorporate pushing on this front. And you know what? You're going to need some objective. There we go. Y'all are going to push for this initially. Give me.
Ready, sir. Listen up. Yes, sir.
That'll do. That'll do. Blue.
Yes, sir.
Okay, you know what? This is going to be incredibly painful. I want you to take from Seattle all the way down to San Francisco. You're not going to be able to. How far can I push this? Yeah, SF. Why is this split? Oh my god, that's ugly. Okay, let's try that again. SF all the way up here. Not split into 2 arrows, because that is needlessly complicated. You know what, let's just ignore this, because this was confusing you. Ah, that'll do. Now, let's reassign. Oh, hold up. That's an issue. You are assigned to that. Just march in there. You march in there. Also assigned to that. You
Ready to move.
just head out there. God, you're all gonna get reassigned, aren't you? Ah, fuck.
Advance.
Okay, boop.
Ready to move.
Doo-doo-doo. That's fine.
Move
Push
out.
on that. Not a lot of micromanagement I want to do down here. You're all already moving. Reassigned all of you. This has been beautifully dealt with. I now have enough fuel for 1.5 years. Good. You're hanging out in Cheyenne. They're all gone.
Move out.
Just go, baby, go.
Ready, sir. Listen up.
Okay, you're taking those, and then swoop back for that.
Ready to
Sure.
move.
You're gonna go here, 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 here. I want you
Listen up.
go here, 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 here.
Move out.
If you can push out to Boise, that'd be great. I don't think that's gonna happen. Let's see. So I have Wyoming locked down. I don't have anyone moving on Utah. I think we'll just let Utah go for now. Yeah. Okay, unpause. Yeah, blue front line really needs a reduction, and they'll get it. They'll get it as soon as Michigan's done. I'm gonna make a new front line up here and slowly pull blue back down to here. Sweden has joined the Reichspakt. Really? Did Norway join the International? Is that why? Huh. Okay, weird. Yeah, you're
Move
right.
out.
You're right. This should be expanded to, that? Yeah. And then we can shorten this a little bit. But right now, I'm getting away with this being so thinly banned because the PSA's troops are, like, here. So we have a few weeks to sort this out before it gets really messy. And
Yes,
hey!
sir.
First militia's been produced. I shouldn't have assigned you to that. You're purple now. Yeah, assign to that. You can go whenever you're good to go. Hey, you're not bad if this took you like a year. The way this is intended is for it to take a really long time. The key to making this go quickly is just annoying levels of micromanage like I've been doing. It's supposed to be a really painful, exhausting, long, drawn-out war because you have this entire focus tree you're supposed to get through, all of this. And when I tested it, I didn't even get to the long war before I had the Civil War wrapped up. So don't be hard on yourself. What do we got here? Okay, one of you?
Yes, sir.
You're down here. The rest of you, fine lads. New army. New army is gonna go up to Montana and Colorado. Yeah, that's gonna be your front. Your goal is just to push to the Pacific and see. Yeah, just get Washington. I really want you to just hold the line and be a pain in the ass. Now, 3112, that's pretty good. Supply consumption reduction is really useful in the Rockies. Oliver Law I really like, but his stats are not that good. He's decent at defending. George Cannon. Let's get you in there. No. The focus tree doesn't get, You said the word and I immediately forgot. Bypassed. Once the Civil War is over, you still have to research through all of this. It's just less useful. Now, there is genuinely a problem with winning the Civil War early. All of these troops that I'm getting for free through these decisions, poof, they go away. The day the Civil War ends, they all disband. Canada will eventually declare war on you. And if all of these free troops are gone by that point, you have to rebuild your entire army. And that sucks. By design, it's supposed to be once you have this massive army, and you've pretty much beaten everyone else, Canada joins in and drags out the Civil War. So, yeah, it's, the bourgeoisie have decided that they will flee the CSA. Thousands have sought refuge within enemy territory, especially within the illegitimate Canadian government. The thieving scum have taken whatever the stolen goods they can carry with them and have escaped the revolution. Chile has cancelled their Lend-Lease. So is Italy. I'm going to put in a cut here because it's been another hour. I'm going to keep streaming, but if you're watching on YouTube after the fact, till tomorrow, toodaloo, take care. See you then. Bye-bye.